So we're going to bring up the mayor of Space Force Base, and his name is Colonel Edward Marshall. Colonel, if you'll start coming up. As he's coming up, I'll tell you a little bit about him. He's a graduate of University of North Carolina. FSU wouldn't let him in, his scores were too low. I'm guessing they probably decided to put Space Force here so they could study alien life form. That'd be my guess. I'm not going to take a lot of shots at him because I'll be honest with you, when you see him in uniform, he has so many medals of just bravery and honor and assignments and everything else hanging from him. I'm not going to take a shot at him because he may come back at me, and I'm not going to do that. He's been deployed to Bosnia, Afghanistan. Certainly serves our country and our community and our Space Force base well. Please welcome to the microphone Colonel Edward Marshall.
Wow, so on behalf of Brigadier General Purdy, Space Force Delta 45, Commander, thank you. So I was introduced at one of the events as the Patrick Mayor, and Nancy was there, and she took that and sent me a note and said, "Hey, you want to do this?" And I was like, "Sure." And my boss cleared it, and so that's how I got here. But again, thank you, Nancy, for the invite. So it's exciting times, and it's great to meet a lot of you and see you firsthand, and some of you I've had dealings with prior to. And I thought I was going to be the youngest, but why? You got me beat up here, so this distinguished panel. All right. So one of the common themes all the cities have talked about this last year has been change. So there's been lots of change with Patrick. For many of you that have been residents here for a long time, it's always been Patrick Air Force Base and Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. Well, Vice President Pence came down last December and changed our name. So we are now the first Space Force Base and Space Force Station. So that was our first huge change and first time since the late 50s that we've changed that. So we are the first base. To go on with that, most recently, May 11th, we stood down 45th Space Wing, which was our host wing, as many of you have grown accustomed to. And part of the Space Force initiative has been changing into a Delta construct. So we're now called Space Launch Delta 45. And as most of y'all saw, hopefully you watched, went outside a little afternoon and saw the GPS satellite leave from here, the best coast, the Space Coast. Zooming out of here, and great stuff. And for that, we also have additional changes with the Space Coast. So you saw one launch last week. We've got another one next Friday. This one's going to be really cool and interesting because it's a southern trajectory. So it's going to ride the entire coastline of Florida, and guess what? It's going to come back and land at Cape Canaveral. So you're going to get again scheduled for next Friday. But one thing's for sure, we'll always be the premier gateway to space on the Space Coast. People are coming here to look for economic growth and advantage and using our services at Cape Canaveral and Patrick. So you used to hear just SpaceX and ULA, but now we've started introducing other firms across the county. We now have Sierra Space, which used to be Sierra Nevada. ABL Aerospace is coming in. Relativity is coming in. Firefly's coming in. And a whole host of others are coming in. It is getting so packed up at the Cape that we're actually looking to move people to KSC and other partnerships throughout the county. So we are going like gangbusters, trying to bring in as much space industry as we can to support y'all and us. So it's fantastic there. I have to also add, since everybody else kind of talked to beaches and whatnot, so we just rehabbed our beaches, put a lot of sand on the beach. Also redid our access points and handicap available. And I will say that ours are free access points. So, again, thanks for the community. Thanks for the mayors and the partnerships that we have across the county. fantastic job, and look forward to doing this again. So thank you all.